Hi, I'm Pat Kelly. Okay, this is a four-part problem, but each of the parts draws from these two vectors that they give us here, the u and the v. And what we're trying to do is just kind of practice our understanding of the operations that we do with vectors. And I'm pretty confident that you'll follow pretty smoothly here, because the operations we do with these vectors really just comes down to looking at the different components and applying the operations component-wise. So for instance, the first thing they want us to do is to multiply the vector u up here by 2/3. What I mean by make sure you're doing it component-wise is that you just take that 2/3 and multiply it by each component. So this is going to equal, I come up here to my u, I take 2/3 multiplied by the 4, comma. That 2/3 also multiplies by the 9. Okay, so 2/3 times the vector u is just 2/3 times each of the components. And now we'll simplify a little bit. 8/3, comma, 6. And that's the answer we'd want for that part. Okay, similar line of thinking when I go to this next part, 3 times v. I'm just going to take that multiplier of 3 and make sure I multiply it component-wise through v. So I have 3 times 2. Comma, and the 3 also multiplies the -5, and then I'll clean up. 6, -15. Okay? Next one is looking at the subtraction. Addition or subtraction of vectors is still component-wise, so this will equal, and then I go to my first component of v, which is the 2, subtract the first component of u, which is 4, comma, and now I subtract the components v minus u, so the second component from v, which is my -5, and subtract my second component from u, which is 9, and clean up. This looks like a -2, comma, -14. Okay? And the most involved it looks like it's getting for us is when we have the multipliers in front of vectors and addition or subtraction between vectors. Still, we're thinking component-wise. So I'm looking at this 2 that's in front of the u is going to have to multiply the first component of u, so 2 times 4. Still thinking component-wise, though, I have plus 5v, so I need plus 5 times the first component of v, which was the 2. And then comma, get to your second component, which comes back to there will still be a 2 in front of the second component of u, which is my 9. There's still a plus in between, and there's still a 5 in front of the second component of v, which was my -5. And again, clean up. So let's see what we've got here. 8 plus 10, 18. And 18 minus 25, looks like -7. And that'd be our final answer there. Okay, thanks, and hope that helped.